Hey everyone, welcome to this daily Sidereal Astrology forecast for Thursday, February 4th, 2016. I'm Athen, and this is for Sidereal Astrology, very different from mainstream astrology. If you are new to the channel, be sure to click the link for more information. All right, so the balsamic phase here this later part of the week as we approach this new moon. So there is that lowering of energy, and I think it's a great time to reflect, go within, and get that meditative time. Now, I think that's specifically confirmed by the fact that we are in this void of course phase here today. The moon will be forming her last aspect here in the morning time if you're in the Americas. And if you're in Europe, that'll happen here about midday. And if you are in the East, do watch the previous day's video as you'll find that to be the most accurate. But with void of course, really confirming that spiritual connection to the day. You know, usually on a typical day, we have a lot of automated responses. You know, either our mind responds to certain kind of events, we're just used to doing things on autopilot, or whatever it is. But when the moon goes void of course, it just kind of stops. Or we have this moment to just kind of pause and reflect and to see things in a completely new perspective, which makes it an excellent time to do just that, to meditate, to reflect, and maybe get some of that alone time. So the way in which that'll happen will be in the Ophiuchus sense, since the moon will be placed here. So the qualities of Ophiuchus, which are about healing, will come through. So perhaps we could be feeling some wounds here today, maybe from that emotional body, maybe even with the mind, because the moon is the daily concerns of things, right? So we could be seeing what the mind brings to the surface in this void of course phase. So whatever that is, again, confirming the importance of reflection. Now, if you are already involved with, your daily activities, it is a work day, bringing that present moment awareness to what you're involved with and that extra attention, I think, can really go a long ways. Now, we are finishing up some energies from earlier in the week. Mars is still sextiling up to Pluto, which still makes it an excellent week for change. If you're implementing this change or if you're reflecting on where there can be that change in your life, I think it's an excellent day for that. The sun is going to be sextiling up to Saturn, so there is that discipline. So this could be that spiritual discipline, could be productive if that's the case for you. And this is really confirming the fact that the sun is in Capricorn, helping us gain energy and prana and life force when we are taking that slow road, that patient road of Capricorn. And to confirm all this healing energy, Mercury is still sextiling up to Chiron. So there could be a literal healing with our minds, with our communications, and maybe with that routine. And this is, those three areas, the routine, communications, and the mind, have been going over a lot of transformation lately with Mercury retrograde over that Pluto. So as a result of that, since, these past few weeks, there is still this rejuvenation and healing opportunity coming in as a result. Now, one thing I do want to mention is that the moon is going to be forming her last aspect up to that Jupiter North Node conjunction. She'll be squaring up to that conjunction there. So the key with this is that it's a reminder that there are possibilities along the future. There is this perhaps optimism about the life path and how things are shifting in this year. So perhaps reflecting on that, perhaps implementing that, but most importantly, I think taking that sort of time out, that pause, that meditative approach to the day, I think is an excellent way of working with these energies. All right, so I hope you guys have a great one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow.